Hey, good morning, CT Church. Wow, it's a beautiful Wednesday morning, so nice and crisp and cool out. Wanted to remind you that tonight is small groups at 6:45, and just give you a report on last night's prayer meeting where we surrounded the church with prayer. We had about 50 cars, so we had well over 100 people show up to just pray over our church, our community, and the nation. And it was a wonderful time. And we'll probably do that again next month as well. It was just fantastic. And I want to give you an update also on this coming Sunday, May 10th, Mother's Day, which is going to be our first service back in the church and going on a couple of months now. But we're excited. We're going to have one 9 a.m. service, and the doors will open at 8:45. Now, when I say the doors will open, I'm not talking all the doors. The two front doors of the sanctuary will be open, and one of the back doors will be open. And the reason for that is we have to take everyone's temperature as you come in. We ordered a couple of the non-contact thermometers, and so don't freak out as you're coming in and someone points that at you. If you have a temperature of 100 degrees or more, then we're going to have to ask that you go and watch the service from home. But we want to see everyone, obviously, and I know you want to join us too, but there are some things to consider because our main concern is for your health and safety. When you weigh those options, consider the current regulations that they're talking about. If you're over age 65 and you have any type of compromised immune system, or you have maybe some other at-risk conditions, don't feel guilty about not being able to join us in person, but just feel comfortable to stay home and continue to watch us on our live stream until things get completely calm. Also, we're asking if you've been exposed, if you have any symptoms of COVID-19, or you know that you've been exposed to someone or a family member has tested positive, just think about those things and maybe stay home and continue to watch us online. But if you do choose to come in person, just know that things are going to be a little bit different. We're excited to be able to gather together, but it's not going to be the same as of yet. And here are some of the changes that I wanted to make you aware of. And that is, we're asking that everyone over the age of 10, wear a face mask during the duration of the service. Our ushers and greeters will have masks on. When you enter into the building, we're asking that you go directly to your seat. Find a seat, and we'll be using every other row. The rows will be marked, the ones that we're not seating people in. That'll be clearly marked. And you can sit right alongside your family or your household members, but keep a distance of 3 chairs from the next closest household or people that you might be seating next. We're also asking that, we're going to be using the balconies in the entire sanctuary, but once we hit capacity, then we're going to have to lock it out at that. So you might want to get there a little bit early. Just make sure you get a seat. We're going to ask that there's no physical contact because, some people, they just want to maintain that distance right now, and we want to respect that. So, no hugging. That's going to be tough because we have a church full of huggers, including me. So, boy, I got to fight that temptation. And you as well, that we respect the people's distance. Also, we won't have nursery services or children's ministry right now. We're hoping that by the 1st of June to be able to resume those ministries. But for right now, your kids will need to be sitting with you in church and keep them under your supervision at all times. The only areas that are going to be available is the foyer, the sanctuary, and the restrooms. The cafe is going to be closed. But as we said, when you come into the building, just go immediately and find a seat. Let's see. When leaving the building Sunday morning, I'm going to be dismissing the rows, beginning with the back row. And we need you to just get up from your seat and exit the church building. If you want to be outside and talk with people, that's great. But please don't congregate in the foyers or the hallways so that we can get everyone dismissed in a timely fashion. So we are so looking forward to seeing everybody this coming Sunday. But we want to remind you that if you just don't feel comfortable at this time coming out for service, please feel free to stay home during this time. We're going to continue to live stream. But if you're able, we are really looking forward to seeing you.
Crystal will send out a reminder.
And Crystal's going to be sending out a reminder of all of these things. She's going to send it out on text. She's going to send it out, having it on our website. So check the website. Always check the website for updates because we try to keep everything current on that. So we love you guys, and we'll hopefully see as many of you as we can this coming Sunday.